Bruh, smoke it if you guys got it, drink it if you guys got it, shoot if you guys got it, and if you do that other shit, do it if you got it. I was trying to work on this video and shit real quick, and apparently it's a little bit too controversial. So what I'm gonna try to do real quick. First of all, I'm gonna do is put it up on the screen. This way you can do your own research. That's the best thing I can do right quick. So let me do that real quick. Other than that, while I go ahead, let me share the screen. Smoke it if you guys got it, drink it if you guys got it, chew it if you guys got it, and if you do that other shit, do it if you got it. Now look, I'm gonna do my best, real quick. You see what I'm talking about? It didn't want me to show some shit.
Its missiles against the targets in Russia.
Why attack Russia? Aren't they a friend?
Pull it out in practice. I was assuming.
Alright, so you guys, it's 42 minutes long, but I've posted this all over the internet, and I'm working on some other shit right now. I'm gonna let me turn that shit back off, okay? Just to avoid some bullshit. So here, at the beginning of this, let me verify what the fuck that shit is called. Something about these videos is off. That's the name of that video. Something about these videos is off. In here. Matter of fact, since there's so many options here, let me put this shit up in here. Boom. There you go. Alright. So that's the link to that bullshit. And it was a good watch. I was minding my business, just trying to work on these videos, and that came across my motherfucking dashboard. I took my time to take a look and see whether or not, it was some bullshit. It turned out that shit has a bunch of whole hidden knowledge nuggets, and if you know, you know. But for those who have eyes, may you see. But for those who don't, I'm giving you game for $3.99. Whatever I just told you the video was called, the YouTube channel is called NEXOR. So November, Echo, X-Ray, Oscar, Romeo. In order to find the actual channel. And there's a skunk blowing in through both of these air conditioning units at this point in time. So somebody done fucked with Pepe Le Pew. Dog's over here squirming. Y'all can't see him, but that was foul. That was foul. Since I'm here, that was the only message that I had. This is gonna be like, this is what, 3 minutes? This was the shortest stream ever. The only reason this stream is short is because I won't make it that short. I'll give it some time just to kick it for a second. I know a lot of motherfuckers is probably on their way to sleep and going to work, but as long as y'all got that information, I challenge you to go watch that, because there's a lot of things in there that I was sitting there watching with rosy cheeks like, I thought we wasn't supposed to be, but anyway, it's on the internet. And I believe the only reason I smile about it is because, okay, I ain't supposed to say shit. All right, bet. I ain't supposed to say shit, but that guy is. And since I'm not saying that this guy, I can't confirm or deny that this guy, what he's saying is true. All I'm saying is that it was worth my attention and worth my time to take it out of my day to actually post it on every fucking platform that I am in control of. And I made an attempt to do that in the privacy of my home. I tried, okay? Sitting here, I'm narrating the whole video, copy, and I was narrating it, and this just happened literally like right before I turned this shit on, because I realized after the motherfucking video was off, I looked back over at this streaming software and it said stream ended. I'm like, I never hit that button, and there's no reason for it to do that other than it's being monitored even though you're not live. I was recording a video. So that is the reason why I just decided to pull it up here live and not say nothing more about it much, you know what I mean? Like, besides the fact of whatever you saw at the beginning of this is where you need to go look and go watch that in its entirety. It's about 42 minutes long. And yes, it stopped at 16 minutes, so that footage is still there, and my narration is still there. I don't wanna upload that shit to YouTube because whatever in that movie, I'm very particular about the shit that I put out. I'm very particular about the shit I put out. You question like, well, half the shit, some of that shit looked like, well, it was released, wasn't it? It was released, wasn't it? So I'm very particular about the shit that I put out. However, I would challenge you to go and take a look at that. I'm glad that that individual was able to get that information out, and I would have shared it with you here on this channel. And that just still is going. That's a question. That's a question that I believe this device is involved in that video. So when you go and look at it, you'll understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Click on that link. Oh, you might as well just float that shit right here. So if you got a pen and paper, then you can't click on the screen or whatever the fuck. I'll just leave that shit right there. This motherfucking stream right here is what you need to look up before, since I was in the privacy of my shit just recording a video and they stopped it. I don't know how the video even made the internet in the first place. So I'm not trying to do too much. I want this video to be out. I believe it's only X amount of hours old, so hence is why I'm telling you, go look at this video before YouTube decides to maybe it don't. I could download that shit off the internet, but I ain't. All that shit's cooked up here. You know, everything that motherfucker want to talk about, it's, you know, it's up here. That would have been a great video. With 16 minutes out of 42, what's the fucking point? That's in my eyes. What the fucking point? Is it even gonna allow me to upload it? And then even if it does, what is that video gonna look like? I'm not about to watch 16 minutes of me fucking narrating some shit and then it goes black or whatever the fuck. Copy. The fact that I'm streaming right now means that I don't know what happened, because if I was in record mode with nobody else involved, then how in the fuck did the fucking video stop recording and I ain't touched nothing? I was just sitting there narrate shit, pausing the video, explaining some shit, but I was never looking at the actual recording. By the time everybody was saying sayonara, 16 minutes, 47 some odd seconds had been recorded, and it was a waste of my time. So hence the lie. Now that I've gotten that out and it's sitting in front of you, this is about the best way I can let you know you need to go watch that shit. Then I have another actual video that I'm studying right now, because it seems like all of us military people was on some shit, you know what I'm saying? And then also a lot of civilians, a lot of people were like starting to just, what is happening with this and that, asking the right questions, but I don't know who has the answers for them, right? Something like that. That video has a lot of that. You gotta go watch that video, because it's apparently not my job to narrate it and explain some things, because maybe I would be unlocking some shit that, for those who have eyes, they can see. And since I see some shit, I say something. If you see something, say something. Have you ever heard that one? So I saw something, I wanted to say something, they muted it. Who's they? Elon and them. I don't know. Elon and them. I don't know who muted it, or who stopped the fucking recording. That was in that video. A lot of disturbances was in that video. I should rewatch it now just thinking about it, because there were several things that was going on besides that light. That light is just on its way out. That maybe that has something to do with why when I went to go check on it, it was off. So this is live, and we're silent, right? So This shouldn't, unless I say some keywords, right? I've heard about keywords. I've heard about keywords. It's none of my business. I don't give a fuck about no keywords. Trust me. I don't give a fuck about no keywords. I sure do got some questions though. I need the right people to give me the answers too. I need the right people to give me the answers. I need the right people to give me the answers. I just got off the phone with my grandma's caregiver. She got the phone because it seemed like ain't nobody picked that shit up. So I sent her one. Still dealing with some desert heat. There's nothing else for me to say besides just listen to music. I think there's some other shit. I mean, I could play that. You know what? That would be the third time having to watch that shit. And I wouldn't even know whether or not if I play that shit in the background and explain to you what's going on, or you listening for 40 minutes, that's kind of dry, just watching a nigga listen to a video and try to interpret it. Now, back in the day, there used to be a TV back here. But I found out that even having a TV behind you, if it's playing some shit in the background, and you have AI now, AI is detecting, it's a lookout. AI is a motherfucking lookout. It's looking out for everything. So, there's that. That was in the video. So, yeah, that video explaining how, first of all, how small this motherfucking universe is compared to where we actually sit in the universe. There's a lot of deep diving going on in that video. Obviously, that's all I want to talk about. So I can go study now. Now there's another. Let me see what's up with this nigga over here. Tell you the truth. Let's see what he.
If sailors say they're hungry, find a sailor somewhere eating 3 freaking cheeseburgers. If Iran says the Strait of Hormuz is closed, declare us open.
Fuck it.
If you have to pull America's only 4 deployed aircraft carrier out of the Western Pacific to keep the Middle East war going, you just call it a rotation. And somewhere in Beijing, there's probably a Chinese general sitting there going, yes, please continue.
Man, that skunk is funky, bro.
This junk is starting to get ridiculous.
Yesterday, Donald Trump was asked directly about the reports coming off the USS Abraham Lincoln: food, supplies, plumbing, morale, mental health problems, more than 250 days deployed, more than 200 consecutive days without a port call. And Trump's response was essentially fake news. He said he'd been told the Lincoln was beautifully maintained and taken care of. Pete Hegseth similarly said the same thing about conditions on board the carrier, has been completely misrepresented.
Quiet. Who are you with?
I'm with CNN.
Fake news.
I
You're
just wanted
fake
to follow
news.
up on this up-
You're a loud, boisterous person. You're fake news.
I was
Be
trying to
quiet.
find out if
Be
you had
quiet.
been talking
Be
to
quiet.
Kim Jong-un, if he had asked you.
You're a fake
scale back
reporter, and you
on the
report fake
military
news.
exercise.
Go ahead.
Mr. President, is there enough food on the USS Lincoln?
Yeah, it is. That was a CNN fake report. The Lincoln has been out there for a period of time, good period of time. But over the years, we've had them out there much longer. I was at a group meeting, and an admiral came up to see me over the weekend. And it was at a big group, and he happened to be an admiral retired. He said, I've been on ships that are out there much longer than that, sir. And I know people on the Lincoln, they say it's beautifully maintained and
I really wish I could dive into that other video, so it's right there. Go look at that shit. But for right now, dissecting this shit, first of all, go, poor dog, go Navy, correct? correct. Second of all, I don't believe he's flown in. I don't believe the ship would even want you fill in. I've seen other higher motherfuckers land and make their TV face shown that, yep, everything is G2G. That ain't what I'm hearing. That ain't what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that, oh, I've been posting photos of shipmates. Them little cream colored trays. Man, I could take a Dixie cup. I could go take a plate real quick and kind of simulate what a No, that's not right because the animals ain't ate yet, neither have I. So waving food around, that's not good training. But anyway, however, let me see what the fuck. Let me just see what the fuck, bro. We live anyway. I really wish I could dive into this other video. I promise you, I'm leaving that shit up there because I promise you need to go in and take a look at that shit. And then after you do, comment on this motherfucking live stream, because this would have been a video that there would have been no interaction. You have the ability to interact right now. Figure something out. Anyway, let's keep on trucking.
Beautifully taken care of. And other people went out and they found out to be true. It was fake news reporting from CNN.
Okay. Here's where this gets interesting, because the U.S. Navy itself has acknowledged that combat in the region disrupted the traditional supply hubs supporting the Lincoln. The Navy said the contested environment forced leadership to prioritize what could get aboard. Food first, hygiene products, then mail. So wait a minute, if the supply chain was disrupted badly enough that you had to triage food, hygiene, and mail, then what exactly are we calling fake news? Nobody has to invent this. The Navy just explained the logistical problem, and there's a good reason for it. If you guys remember, Iran attacked American military infrastructure across the region early in this war. At the U.S. Fifth Fleet headquarters in Bahrain, there's verified footage that showed an Iranian drone striking Iran Dome, and a satellite imagery showed additional communications equipment being damaged. Bahrain is one of the critical hubs for American
I'd like to call that case in point. Whatever happened, correct? So once again, I say probably just bang down in the chat. What happened? I'm just on this side. So, 2, twice, dos X. Copy, dos X. 3, I don't know. 1, 2. Bye. Adios. So what do we make out of that? What do we make out of that? Could have sworn I just had a video playing just now, right? Okay, so I'll just put the motherfucker to that shit too. I mean, the fuck? I don't want to sit up here and scratch my head all motherfucking night because that's not the objective. That is completely not the objective. The objective is to open eyes, enlighten, and let the internet do all the talking, since AI is sitting up here doing a lot. You know what I mean? Just go ahead and get this shit real quick. And so the whole like, oh no, shut the fuck up shit, that's not the category I live in. I'm naval intelligence. I don't we can do this. We want to go play fucking IT tag and shit. Like, we want to play IT tag, you know, radio men and shit. We want to encrypt some signals. You know what I'm saying? What you trying to do? What are we trying to do here? Because hey, if the information is out there, it's proper, necessary and proper to disseminate information. You feel it? I didn't bang this flag for no motherfucking reason. It's not back there for decoration, even though everywhere it goes, it does stand out, doesn't it? Copy. So, did that come through? Boom. So that's 1, and that's 2. They're right there. Ain't nobody else chatted, so rewind the motherfucking tape. We're gonna make sure that you watch that one and that one. Brought them up, brought me down. Brought one up, brought me down. Must be something in them videos, and I might just be the plug that's trying to show you something. If you see something, shut the fuck up. You thought I was gonna say something up. Completely the opposite when it comes to this shit. If you see something, go to Starbucks, person. Go get you a, go take your mind off of whatever you thought you saw. I know you don't want that treatment. So since there's been several failed attempts, isn't that a sign? Must be because I had other shit planned for the night. And it seems like 2 to 3 hours later, even going live, apparently nobody wants you to see what the fuck those videos are. But I don't get it. Is it through the terms and conditions? I don't know, because I've done a lot of this before, so maybe it's due to the fact that whatever's in those videos was vetted through YouTube, because it's on the internet for me to go and look up. Or maybe it changes when it's said from a different point of view. Maybe someone who knows a little bit more that can kind of persuade the audience to start thinking about certain shit, i.e. whereas it's been presented on said channel, however, brought over to this channel, and when I take a look at it from my point of view and my expertise, and I start disseminating the information out, and getting these little glitches and blocks. I have to figure out what those glitches and blocks are, because hey, the information's out there. Remember the super information highway, remember? So I'll leave it at that, and I'm gonna leave it right there at that. Like I guess I was going to music, sidetracked a little bit, scatterbrain. Still trying to compute on how the video gets shut off while you're not even showing nobody nothing. I'm sitting up here just recording a video, you know what I'm saying? You don't know where I was getting ready to send that video. It's not like I had any fucking channel tag. No, it was just me chilling, shooting a music video, shooting a video like woo, woo, woo. But they could detect what I was watching. And like, I know this motherfucker ain't thinking he's about to upload that shit and start talking about it. So obviously with this camera on, they're watching. Don't be a dumbass, bro. You got your camera open. You remember hackers I was talking about? What are they known for? Remember in the government? Like, hey, you could go to jail, but we need to know, how the fuck did you do that? Want to join the team? No charges. New identity. And watch the screen start going black. I'm not giving them a reason. Oh, I'm giving them a reason. I'm just testing. Especially after they've wasted about 2.5 hours, or I did. Can't blame anybody but myself. For trying to say something, it's intriguing. Now you got my interest, whoever the fuck is on the other side of the dumb shit. Just piqued my interest. Because they already know I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, so keep on watching. I say mark my words. Mark my words. For those intelligence entities from the allegiance and shit, understand that it didn't stop in that shit that covers Mount Everest. Copy? Those who have eyes may see. It's not checkers. It's chest. Chest and chest and chest. Remember chest up, what was it? Chest out, chin up, chest out. I got eye boogers and shit. But I still remember. I still fucking remember. God, I still remember. So the thing is, might as well just let me just put the shit out there, because remember, we don't want to talk about what Mr. Hare's doing. That'll fuck up the polls and the numbers. Remember, we need distractions. Like, what are those lights? I know. Keep on looking at those lights. I'm doing the same shit. I'm taking attention off of Mr. Hare. But apparently, in an aggressive way, or in a too in your face, trying to let the people know just a little too much. They need to be sheeple. Stay asleep. Drink some more of that no super dose. I know those. They don't want you awake. They want you to sleep. Go shopping on Amazon. Here's some free gift cards and shit. It'll make yourself useful. Because you're not gonna own anything in a few anyway. So every time I digress. Alright. What's this? Might as well make it worth the while, right? That's a crying ass shame. Hey, let's go ahead and watch that. Let's see. Maybe I should stop playing people's shit. Maybe if it ain't government related, they won't give a fuck. Fuck it. Yeah, let's do something educational. You got 8 minutes to spare? Fuck it. I'm gonna share the screen and see what happens. Let's see what happens, bro. Let's see what happens, because damn, that was a strike over there. That was a strike on thing while you're recording by yourself. What anyway, come on, let's go. It's not meant to be made sense of. Let's cook a frozen steak. Let's try that out. Lord willing, let's try that out.
So to start, we've got our frozen steak, and we're just gonna cut this open. Pull the steak out of here. Perfect. Now we're ready to go throw this on the grill. Now you notice we're not seasoning this beforehand like you would a regular steak. We're gonna wait until we've actually given this a good sear, so that way the seasoning can actually stick to our steak. So we've got the grill outside just screaming hot right now, and it's ready to toss this on. So let's head out to the backyard. All right, we're out in the backyard. We've got the sear station cranked up. We're about 700 degrees Fahrenheit here. It's been heating up for a while. So we're just gonna slap our frozen steak right there on the grill. We're gonna let this go for probably 90 seconds on each side here. We're just gonna give it a good sear at the outset. And you wanna go direct heat at the start. Once we've given it its sear, we're gonna need to move it over to indirect heat, just given the inside's frozen, so it'll need time to heat up to the ideal temp. So let's close the lid down here, and we'll let this finish off. All right, we're at 90 seconds. Now we're just gonna give this a quick flip. Do the other side. Another 90 seconds. Close the lid down. All right, we've given the other side 90 seconds. So now let's flip it, turn, and we'll get our sear marks. All right, flip this for the final time. One more 90-second hit, and then we're gonna move this to indirect heat. All right, now that we've finished with the sear, we're gonna move this steak over to indirect heat. Oh, just look at the crust that's formed on this. We're gonna turn down this burner. And at this point, this is when we're gonna season our meat. So just a little fresh cracked black pepper. Here we're using a nice sea salt. Do the same on the other side. All right, now we're gonna wanna put the lid back down here. We'll let this sear indirect and get your instant thermometer out, because we're gonna wanna take this off when the internal temp hits 125. That'll make sure that we've got a nice medium rare finish. All right, so this has actually been on here for a little bit longer than I expected. We've had it going indirect for about 15 minutes. So let's check the internal temp, and we're looking for 125. So perfect, we're at 122, 123. You know, we're gonna take this off the grill, put it onto the cutting board, and let it rest for 10 minutes before we start to slice into this. We've got it untented here so that there's no moisture being captured by any tin foil that might reduce the crust that you have on the outside of the steak. So a couple lessons from this cook so far. I think first, cooking a steak from frozen does take longer, and that's because you're not just searing it over direct heat and taking it off once you're done. You've got to give it the sear, then shift it over and cook it indirect. We'll see whether the longer cook time is worth it in the end. There are two real points on the science side. One is when you're cooking a steak from frozen, the outside of the steak has an ability to get up to that temperature that you really need for browning and searing without cooking the inside of the steak. And so you end up with less of a gray area around each steak slice, and we'll see whether that proves out to be the case when we cut in here. And secondly, because you get less of that gray area around the outside of your steak, you actually end up losing less moisture in your steak. And that just leads to an overall juicier and tastier outcome. So we'll give this another 5 minutes here to let it rest, and then we're gonna cut in and see how this turned out. All right, we've had this steak resting for 10 minutes. So now for the ultimate test, let's slice into this guy and see how it turned out. Look at that, a nice medium rare on the inside. Here, let's cut into the middle of this steak so you can see it. Just look at this. So this is exactly what we were talking about, folks. You see here, there's no gray edge along the outside of the steak. This is just incredibly juicy. We've cooked it perfect medium rare all the way through. Just look at that. There's no gray on the side of your, or the edge of your steak. Give it a taste test. Certainly passes the taste test. So just to recap what we've done here, we took a steak out of the freezer, no thawing, no warming up to room temperature. It was rock solid. Didn't season it, threw it onto a screaming hot grill. We had the grill heated up to about 700 degrees Fahrenheit. We did 90 seconds on each side, then we turned the steak 90 degrees to get the perfect grill marks, and then again 90 seconds on each side. We then moved the steak over to indirect, turned the heat on the grill down to about 275 to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. We let the steak go for another 10 to 15 minutes. This is really essential. Let that steak go until the internal temp hits 125 for a perfect medium rare finish. Then we take the steak off the grill, let it rest untented for 10 minutes. Just put it on your cutting board, don't touch the darn thing. Then slice in and you're ready to go. All right, folks, let us know in the comments here if you've ever tried this before. If you like this video, give it a like below. Give us a big thumbs up.
Go fuck yourself. Since y'all don't want the truth to be explained, but you can explain how to make a fucking sour, and anyway. She wants to remind me to build a pyramid. I'll get to it, but this motherfucker, shit is annoying. Anyway, like I said, let me do some music. I think I've mastered raising my blood pressure. It is a skill. I wouldn't advise practicing that. With so much stupidity, some people were like, "Tell, why don't you just stop watching the news?" That's not an option. Next, that's not an option for me per se. That's not an option. It's part of the deal. But I'm open to suggestions. Like I'm pretty sure.
Sound like a pro with this very simple pattern. We're going to start with E.
Man, there was this one dude. Let me get the fuck out the funk. Let me get the fuck out the funk. What is this?
Play if you want, yeah, 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 yeah. Play if you want, yeah, 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 yeah. Play if you want, yeah, 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 yeah. Play if you want.
Okay, that's slow. Slow for now. What's this? I need to lower my blood pressure, bro. You can't get the truth out for shit, but I don't know. I don't know if I could get these niggas. Okay, so first of all, what we're not gonna do, no, see? Okay, what's the first thing that you do? What can go wrong, I do give a slight fuck. But like performing in front of a stage, I mean, if the mic goes out or the guitar amps go out, the drum set's not mic'd correctly, I'm not gonna lose no sleep over it. I ain't gonna lose no sleep over this shit neither, but it's just, oh, what's that song, things that make you go, Y'all know how to make a steak now though, right? On the grill. Y'all know how to make a steak? Make mistakes. Mistakes. I'm talking about the girl that knows how to make mistakes. We call her mistake. Mistake. Mistakes. She's the girl with the cart, the food truck. All she known for is steak and rice. And her name is Mistakes. I don't know where that came from, but that bitch over there driving that taco truck, her name is Mistakes. And once that makes sense to me, I'll probably process it better, but that just came to me in the middle of them hanging out with that food truck making mistakes. I'm allowed. It's 11. Well, a little bit late. I overcome a shaking. I'll take it.
Okay, let me go, I'm finna start it. Going dumb, don't need to beg my pardon. Salute me when you see me, I'm a sergeant. It's that wake it up and feel nostalgic. Growing money trees, I like to garden. Big dog, not a cup, I ain't just barking. Baby, fuck with me, cause she the smartest. 9 to 5, but she shaped like a Barbie. Alright, baby, just do what I like. Tryna see what's up for the night. For the night, for the night. Alright, baby, just do what I like. Tryna see what's up for the night. For the night, for the night.
I got your touch where it goes, I just mismatch him. Nigga better take his.
Hold on, brother. Not see, look, bro. Hey, look, negative shit happens in threes. And since I know what this track did sound like, and I ain't trying to push the limits, I will though, for a few seconds to make sure that I ain't run into motherfucking obstacle number motherfucking 12 or 33 or 33. 99 problems. 33 better not be one. For those who have eyes. Let me try a different track. I know this should slap, right? Oh, I didn't know you could do that. How far does that go back? Oh, -5? Oh, YouTube need to give me a tutorial because I'll start DJing. Oh, shit. I didn't know Apple computers could do this shit, or YouTube, period. What's this? There gotta be a shorter cut. I'll figure that shit out, because that's just one button. Alright, anyway, let's go. Oh, they work. I think the curfew pissed me off even more. And it's warm, so the ACs is running. That's not happening. I'll be damned if I sit in a hot ass studio. You ain't supposed, your equipment ain't gonna survive in that bitch anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and grab another piece of brain shit. The right time, 11:11. Oh yeah, it's 11:11. Y'all should make a wish or some shit. Power been going off and shit, trying to rewire We resetting the microwave and shit. That is neither here nor there. What is here or there is that I need to calm my nerves. It won't even let me show y'all some shit. I got half a brain to sit up and be like, hey, where there is a will, I trust that y'all do your homework. That's for one. That's for starters. Hopefully y'all do your own homework. It's not like I was gonna be over here to be able to like kind of walk you through some of the shit that they talking about. I think that's probably why I could show you somebody sitting in the fucking, see, my blood pressure. For those who have eyes, may you see how to make a steak from mistakes. I swear I'm not Tyrone Biggums. I'm just getting that. Just, yeah, that's 3 strikes. So excuse me while I try another song. It's gonna end up me turning on some music that is like not turned up. It's gonna be some music that's gonna be like, well, all right, Tuck, I ain't trying to be a part of this shit. And I understand. You just understand that you fuck with, hey, since we're on a live, man, smoke it if you guys got it, drink it if you guys got it, chew it if you guys got it. And if you do that other shit, that's none of my motherfucking business in the first place. On me, it's none of my fucking business. Enjoy yourself if you still here. I don't be keeping track of numbers. For those who've been here for long enough, you know that I'm not on Tuck Beat, the original, because it is suffering from 2 strikes. Tuck Beat number 2, which is what y'all should be subscribed to by now. If you're just new to the channel and you don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, so go subscribe to Tuck Beat. Same as however the fuck you got here. Tuck Beat number 2, no space, and Tuck Beat 3.0, no space. 3.0, that point is a period. Period. I do this shit off the top of the dome. Whatever comes to my brain, it'll come out of my mouth. Just like those videos, which I said I was gonna shut the fuck up about, but there you go. I'm not happy about that. It's really weird, especially when you're constructing a video in your own personal studio, and you look up and it says your recording has ended. It's like, wasn't nobody here to watch us. I wasn't live. I was just sitting up here making a video that I could go to my computer and then upload the live up to YouTube and let YouTube run its checks and say whether or not it has a green light to be posted or not. But if you can't get that far, things that make you go like, bruh, it's kind of hard to lose the. That'd be great if I could play it. That's soothing, actually. Ooh, boy. It's like they burning down all these motherfucking junkyards. They're gonna force you to get a smart card that'll drive you off a cliff. You want to go to pick apart? Yeah, pick your pockets, brother. You headed to the dealership, the Stealership. And once they learn that they got that much power, you guys are done burning all the engines? Okay, we can go ahead to Echelon 6. Start Rapid Speed, Project Rapid Speed. Who knows what the fuck? I don't give away. We're just saying names. I'm just saying names. You don't include other people in your fuckery. Remember that. So I'm just saying names. I take full responsibility for everything the fuck I say. And lack thereof, too. That's heavy on the lack thereof. On me. Heavy on the lack thereof. This ain't gonna work. That shit ain't gonna work. Excuse me, I'm a hot body, bro. I've been this way since a kid. Anything above, this is 80. I done tried to get used to this shit. You know, I know this summer, even though the whole fucking United States is going through some stupid shit we don't get to talk about because it's not supposed to be nobody's shit. There go my blood pressure again. So, music, is there anybody that can just, let's woosah.
Let's fuck around one time.
You see what we on?
Nigga. Yeah.
You see what we on? You see what we on?
Come to California, that's where I'm from. So come to California, that's where I'm from. Wasn't scared to lose, that's why we won. Still a motherfucking proud in the weirdos. Ducking, dodging the weirdos. Tough nigga, street nigga, I don't fear those. They ain't make the last gun when they made yours.
You see what we on?
Hell yeah, they do. Slid through, knocking niggas off that pedestal. I get involved, make a call, niggas better move. On my son, my day one, I won't let him lose. Why? It's too much money to make. Winter time, dinner time, big meals on the plate. Stupid. Rep the block when I pull up and being stupid. They say I won't, then I pull up again. Stupid.
You see what we on? 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 You see what we on?
Hut 2, Hut 3. My plain Jane, rolling same color as P. Bought a house up in Aspen, but I don't ski. Used to keep my bundle and chopper up in a tray.
You see what we
Used to
on?
lose weight, just like keto. I got more tools than Home Depot. I'm not a crash dummy, not a torpedo. I'm about my cheddar cheese like some Cheetos. One day I'ma level up and flip the script. And buy a strip mall, just like Nip. I've been playing ball since 86. Same suit, just reheated, now I'm legit. POS, he a piece of shit. His chick is a bopper, that boy pussy whip. I'm BOSS, real over sucker shit. I'm one of the best, know who you fucking with.
You see what we on? 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 You see what we on?
Drugs, bitches, liquor, riches, standing on business. Really just listing a few of my interests. Always kept it lit, base God is my witness. I'm sick to the script, yeah, I'm sick, and I'm slick like I'm Rick, and I'm Rick to the dick, and I'm with a bad bitch, and she thick to the dick, but if she can't suck dick, it'll give me the ick. Pussy on Pellegrino, anything is possible. 40 got his home vino. Win after win, jackpot at the casino. Got so many hits, I'm like the great band.
You see what we on? 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 You see what we on?
So I'm feeding her the bone. Baby, we gon' D&D the phone. I like black, I like white, I like black of the bed, shooty the juice, he alone. Cut them niggas off, what they fake for? Hey, but my real brothers, yeah, they stay close. Got a foreign off the lot, and it's paid for. Couple bitches at the B&B up out in Dago. Woo! You ain't stopping shit. Don't give me advice, you ain't accomplish shit. I can make you choose sides who you rockin' with. Bitch, I'm one of them, but none of them. I'm the opposite, yeah.
Yo, cruising down the boulevard, head held high. In the city that don't sleep, money in the sky. Raised on these blocks, no option but to strive. Heard the whispers of the night, gotta stay alive.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro, because I think that was at least a notch. Yep. I let it out.
Silverback gorilla music.
You gotta let it out.
Double hard bastard.
Motherfuckers
Double hard bastard.
get in trouble for less.
Dojo magic.
That shit
Don't
out.
go gadget. Liddy, try to get litty. Holler me, we can let the devil out. Hating, keep hating. All you motherfuckers need to simmer down. Blind men wanna see my vision, and the calm men and women wanna ask permission. I'm driven, I'm getting down to business. I expect you to understand my ambition, but that's a sick opinion, bro. Thanks. I'ma get to swimming, no chase. I need a woman that can lift up a car, help me with an alibi when I get home from the bar. Double hard bastard, climbing out the casket. If you gotta know I'm doing great, fantastic. 8 straight jackets, hate that's classic. Skate right past it. Thanks for asking. From the wall to the window, hit the crescendo if you're trying to flex. Yeah, Cup of cock in the thought, take a shot of a bro, say less. Lady, try and get litty. Holler me and we can let the devil off. Hating, keep hating. All you motherfuckers need to simmer down. Look out below. It's leeches down there. I see blood in the snow. When you sitting at the top, you were talking that suck gold. Any other human would have stumbled down, they would have slowed. Raise your glass if you invincible, made out of gold. I'm alive, I'm a diehard. My God, high tide in my pie chart. From side eyes getting high in a dive bar to 5 cars on the line in my side yard. From the wall to the window, hit the crescendo. You trying to flex, bitch? Cup of clock in the thigh, take a shot of a bro, say less. Lady, try and get litty. Holler me, we let the devil out. Hating, keep hating. All you motherfuckers need to simmer down. All you need to do is listen to my music. I'll grab your hand, we can go do some colorful, vibrant shit. Pookie Baby, aka Prof, aka Kaiser Von Potterhorn, aka King Gampo. I don't know how many words you fucking need to describe that I'm more fun than a crackhead with a squirrel on a leash. Break down the music, break down the music. I'm stealing your fucking shoes. Fucking cousins, Blake. You should leave now. I'm gonna leave now.
I wonder how many oldies I could get away with. That's one right. Anyway, let's go back to this. When I get off, I'll get off when I feel like it. So far, only thing I've done was dodge power outages and managed to do some baked potatoes.
Keeping it above, but they still call me Penny. All about my cheese, why you think I live in dairy? The only way I eat is keeping fear in this town. The way kids disappear, you think that Epstein's still around. I'm an underground rapper, watch me float up to the top. See that red balloon, that's a sign you getting popped. I live in your mind, call that penny for your got a body count higher than an OnlyFans thought. Took Georgie's arm, so you know I'm on in danger. Got his boat, I got them racks, so yeah, I'm holding paper up, Bill asking where his bro be at. He floating like the boat he had. Roll me up another bitch, I'm smoking on that Georgie pack. One wrong move, you'll be floating in the septic. Headless, no remorse, I'll take you off the census. Nothing weighs heavy on my chest but a necklace. I run up on Bill like I'm late on the electric. Like a foster parent, got your kids in my custody. I do it cause I'm hungry, plus this shit is fun to me. You can never fuck with me, I am what they wanna be. 2016, had a clown trim because of me, no matter how far you try to run, I'm still behind. I stay living in the tunnels of your mind. I be doing stand up while you can't stand up. Hunting down kids, turn to a manhunt. Back in Derry for the summer. Drag that boy into the gutter. Took a brother from another. Took a son from a mother. Hey, your cousin, he was bustin'. Think I'm bluffing, bitch, you buggin'. I'ma gut your whole crew. When I pull through, you gon' float too. I said, welcome to Derry. I get strong when they get scary. Catch them at the Barrens, teach them life is temporary. Bitch, I said, welcome to Derry. Heart as cold as January. Dripping in the sewer, and the drip is what I'm wearing. I do this shit for thrills. Rubies on my grills. I got custom painted red balloons on my wheels. That's the stutters when he sees his fears are coming real. Georgie was his everything to me, he's just another meal. Looking to the dead lights, bitch, I'm the reaper of the rappers from the streets. Like shit, I'm from beneath them. I game these kids trust like a groomer then attack. If you snitch, I'll drag you to the sewer with the rat. Shut out to your girl, I'm the ground, and then I taste her. I ain't talking about a when I say I ate a bitch, I live forever. What's confusing? What isn't computing? Why they trying to test our T like they troubleshooting? All my diamonds dancing like they Michael Jackson. Always
always catch them lacking. Every time I'm laughing, I'm what they imagine. Underneath they mattress, kids missing in action. I'm like, damn, what happened? Rappers are just acting. No, I'm never capping. In the Crystal Mansion, in that bitch relaxing. Watch me steal your girl, then steal your kids after. Children on the web, someone call Chris Hansen. Find me in the sewer, so you know I'm really with the shit. Other clowns I'm clubbing it. I'm like, bitch, I'm living it. Feasting on the innocent. Miss me with the missing kids, little shits. I don't give a fuck like impotence. When you're back from summer break, you notice that your class is shrank. By the time you graduate in classes 8. You'll see them on nasty grades, wondering if they passed away. Ate the brain as food for thought, they were just my snake that day. Start blunt rotation, call that merry-go-round. Got me laughing at your misery, it's fitting for a clown. When I come around, I'll leave you redder than a heron. Word to Bonnie Stinson, I'm a legend. And Derry, back in Derry for the summer. Drag that boy into the gutter. Took a brother from another. Took a son from a mother. Hey, your cousin, he was bustin'. Think I'm bluffing, bitch, you buckin'. I'ma gut your whole crew. When I pull through, you gon' float too.
Alright. Now, on top of this, pause. I do not like it when electricity does not fucking pay attention, listen, or focus. I do not like the heat waves that interrupt electricity. I do not like the heat waves because computers do not like it. Your cell phone will warn you that, hey, motherfucker, Nelly. Copy? So, where are we at? 100 degrees. About to be midnight. About to be time to charge up on them VA shits. Uh-oh, I'm raising my blood pressure again. Oh man. Oh boy. You know what? I'll take that 140. Let's go, because it makes sense. It makes sense. Let's go. Might as well.
Over my nigga, I gotta piss. I stay with some sip in my fist, I drink like a fish. Sometimes I'll be sober, but most of the time I'll be blitzed. I'm having my guru, my nigga, all on the bitch. We ball like we hoopers, my nigga, we hood rich. We win and I lose, my fella, we got chips. I keep me a staple, a pistol grip for fit. Cause I'd rather be judged by 12 than to be carried by 6. Don't wanna be carried by 6, I'd rather be judged by 12. Suckers be all in my mix, cause I be up in they gap. Don't know how to rewrite and spell, but I can add it, I'll spread. I can sell rocks to a cliff, I can sell oil to a wave. Yeah, area reppin', don't need no slacker injection. Big Ocean 11, hustling and money collected. I'm shattered, I'm blended, man, I've been cheapin' in 7. The popo, they trippin', man, they sobriety checking. Alcoholism, 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 alcoholism. That first verse is crazy, lucky I have me a desi. A designated driver, a rider, we in it heavy. We knocking 40 water, he foolish report going, that's all they played was his music when I was in the group home. About to go slap some balls, shoot some dominoes with my fellas. Get on that Patron, call Stella, Ella, and Della. Tend to get on the board, I'm fresh off the top. If I skunk you, my ninja, you gotta drink 2 shots. Or we can play for some fatty, or we can play for push out. Or we can put on the gloves, go from the shoulders and box. After that, we can hug and get a winner's prize. All my fellas is thugs, ball heads and dreadlocks. Slide out to the function and continue to get bent. Last weekend was smacking my nigga, that shit went. I left out of there with not one, but 2 women. I guess you can blame it, man, on the alcoholism. Alcoholism, 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 alcoholism. 1300 block, ready rock animal, sitting in the coupe, orange like cantaloupe, something on the manifold, beers in the beer, old English beer, make it hard to steer. I've been getting fucked up since the 9th, 10th grade, bird grade
Hey, look, this is as far as I got. So far tonight, this is as far as I got. Fucking with this fucking power, dog. Hey, but look, y'all see that shit? They gonna be fun. Watch, they gonna be fun.
Say what you say, I'm a paper boy. Little waves up top with the taper boy. She be playing hard to get you to make a boy. Put some drink in her cup while she switch it up.
A little SPG. Pause. That was a little bit of olive oil. Lowry seasoned salt. Onion and garlic powder. Black pepper. Crushed. Herbs de Provence. Y'all might spell it Herbs de Provence. I believe that's the way it looks in American. Herbs de Provence. Parsley. Oh, as you can see, I didn't even put no paprika on there. Oh well. See, I be keeping mental notes, like low key. Rest in peace to my mom's mother, my Nunu. We set up and watch cooking shows. That shit ain't never left. When I have free time, like building these channels. Oh, nigga. Speaking of which, here, hold on, let me put that up. I'm over here talking about everything else. We over working on this motherfucking project. And so, like I was telling you, a lot of those motherfucking videos, I've put them here on Facebook. So if you got a Facebook page, you can find it here. I'll be damned if they do that. Boom. You go to Facebook here. All right, there you go. I'll leave that shit up. Let me see what that looks like. Y'all can't see it, which means, does that work? One day when I grow up, I'm gonna be a professional streamer. I don't ever want to hear none of my children say no shit like that. But you know what? Honestly, I think that's where the fuck the future's headed. Because what job? Getting into college and shit. It's so sad to watch all these people that I was like, man. And you look at them now, it's like, damn, man, the man didn't change. Like, man, if I would have just to damn and man, the stories like. You spent how much to get that education and it ain't worth shit no more? There was that one viral video that went around the internet talking about this dude who said he done figured out the Matrix is his job to go and fix this planet, or some Captain Planet ass statement he made. He said, here's my degree. It's a I don't know, some prestigious ass degree. He said, if your name is this, you can have my degree. Cause I'm done. He checked out. I don't know how he checked out. He like mentally checked out, or I mean, y'all saw the movie The Matrix. You can take the red or the green pill or the blue pill. Man, this goes without saying. I believe for those who have eyes, you can see. But I just use mental telepathy, and I think I finished that sentence without saying nothing. You could take the red pill or you could take the blue pill. Go to sleep on it. You'll figure it out when you wake up. So far, so good. Now, I have this on here. How long we been on? An hour? Maybe I should just leave this shit up. And that'll give me some, like, that'll let me know who in the fuck actually went over to this channel. I just built this shit with some assistance. I'm learning a lot of these platforms. Like, I haven't been on here. I've been trying to keep abreast of current events. Shit falling out the sky. It's a rocket. It's a meteor. It's a space. It's a nah, nigga. Go Navy. I just don't like fucking with the dogs because I know that fucking shit hurts his ears probably. They always crying when fire department go up and down the street, paramedics. You guys know the story. If you own a fucking dog or the neighbors do, you know the story. You know the story. Lost my chain of thought. So much shit to think about. The state of the union, the state of the earth, the state of the... I ain't gonna go to the universe yet because I'm sure they fucking that up with the shit, space debris and old satellites. And we're not the only country that's sending up shit to space. If you take a map, a global map of what debris and old inactive satellites are out there, let alone the reason why you see me is shout outs to Elon Musk for Starlink. So wherever you're at in the world, you can connect to the internet. Shout outs to technology. I'm a tech head for real. Obviously, there's music production. I ain't say I know how to motherfucking read music or notes and shit, but I know whatever the fuck comes to me. Once I find those notes, I'm gonna play them out. As long as it matches what I can hear in my head, then this is what I was hearing. Now you can hear it. And I've had that curse since knee high. Oh, and there's a video I'm supposed to be watching about Ouija boards and why you're not supposed to throw them away. Now, this is a touchy subject. You know, YouTube be talking about segment your videos so that you can keep your audience engaged a lot more. It's like I appreciate the pro tips, but I be winging all my shit because it's like I would like to work towards, hey bro, yeah, that was close. Handle this, and then we'll talk a little bit later. But as far as I'm concerned, there's so many different avenues that I would like to traverse. And you like nest eggs, everything that is on the internet, nest eggs, everything's going digital, nest eggs. Anybody gives a fuck about your old family photos at the beach? No, probably not, but they throw it on the internet, they might. How many views? Okay, I've said this once before, I'll say it again. If you're interested in anything that has to do with being popular, or I don't know why you want to be, but success in this YouTube shit, success in your streaming life, what is the common denominator? It all boils down to numbers, right? Because the denominator has to do with numbers. So for those who have eyes, may you see, the pyramids were not built by what? This is called a dream catcher. So if you have negative dreams and shit, it's supposed to catch them before they enter your consciousness. Listen, you guys want to go there or not? This is a live stream, right? Want to know about playing around with spiritual energy? Some people are like so scared of supernatural energy, but me personally, it was forced upon me due to the fact that, well, as this bitch says, I don't like to say it like that, but Michael, it's something to do with some angels or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I'm still a little fucking flustered. I think I'm raising my shit back up, which means music needs to happen again. Hence the cooking, hence the food, engineering, and all that other shit. There's so many things that I like to do because never stop learning, you know what I'm talking about? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna tell you to your face, never stop learning. I don't give a fuck. Never stop learning, bro. What's that, Tug? I don't know. Some people can read, some people can't. Boom. There goes the bookmark. And then start over from the beginning. Copy? So this is Behold a Pale Horse. This is by William Cooper. Did you guys know that they're like starting to destroy books? It is what it is, you know, but everything's got to be digital. No more reading for you unless it's clicking on a screen. Can you afford a computer? Well, some government programs offer you free cell phones, so excuse me when I zone out because I'm looking into the future. I'm trying to see what I know, but I'm looking at like the strategy. What is it's chess, not checkers. How do you make a civilization swallow your fuckery? And this is one book we can talk about, but we're not going to. It's just here for you to go to Amazon. It's called Behold a Pale Horse by, rest in peace, William Cooper, who has some Navy ties. And you know what I'm saying? If you got time to beat Tupac, rest in peace. His trial is happening right now. I've been following it. I've been posting it. Well, it's in here on this website that I created. Because since they want to make sure that, boom, I couldn't talk once, couldn't talk twice. This is within these streams. Okay, remember I started this off, I said I was writing a video. And this was going to be one of those shits where he was like, damn, he did it again. Tuck said some shit. And when that's where my frustration's coming from, because I went and like, all right, y'all, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, and I go and click. It said stream ended. Stream ended. I ain't in the stream. That video was 42 minutes long, and you stopped at 16 minutes. It must be some copyright shit going on, which makes me want to play my music. I'm raising my blood pressure again. So anyway, snotty. This shit is retarded, bro. Like, all the game in the hood ain't gonna game you up for the government. This is a game, dog. This is, I ain't gonna call it rigged, but how this nigga is running the country with like 60 felonies. Some shit, like, bruh. I bet you motherfuckers would like me or the big homies, like, we got street knowledge and shit. Like, first of all, these gas prices are ridiculous. If you let the same type of shit that happened in Las Vegas back in the day when we're covering this shit right now, those type of mindsets get a hold of, we don't talk about it because this is gonna be out there live and people are gonna be, I mean, the people that are watching, the homies from the government, like Tuck, you said too much. Oh, I'll shut the fuck up, I'm just saying. Rewatch the video because I throw shit out there and I draw blanks and it's probably not me. If you capiche, you pick up what I'm putting down. Like when you sign every contract, it's like even my own family doesn't even understand what the fuck I'm talking about because it's none of nobody's motherfucking business. All I know is that they destroyed my ship. There she is. As destroyed as she is because she's been through some shit when she's been here. She's a custom-made fucking model of my ship. Now, there's been parts and pieces missing because she's been destroyed just by sitting there. It's probably a direct replica of what she looks like right now at the bottom of the ocean. Go Navy. Alright? She's near and dear to my heart. That ship right there, the USS Cromwell. Check the time. Boy, oh boy. If we could string together some shit. Hope you guys saw that trip I did out there to Hawaii, Pearl Harbor. I don't want to talk about that neither. I don't want to talk about it neither because I don't want to talk about that just for security reasons. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that neither, but I dig. Anyway, the name of this channel, since they want to not let me talk about shit, is called AWOT, a waste of time. So, a waste of time. Here's what the details entail, right? If you got time to kill, perfect. You're dumping ground for random, ridiculous, and entertaining videos across the internet. From across the internet. This 40 ain't gonna make this stream. Not with my mindset. No niche, if you couldn't spell, but it's okay. I'm helping. No filter, just pure time wasting content. Set your timer, stay longer than planned. Like, share, and follow. So that'd be great if you guys could do that. Like, share, and follow. If you have a Facebook page, go look up AWOT. I'll look for the numbers because this is only like a couple days old, but I want to see whether or not you guys actually come to this on Facebook and drop down in the chat or anywhere on any of the videos, say, I'm here from your stream on August 18th where you told us to come over and click. I promise you this. How about I do this since we live and I can put my money where my mouth is and I'm going to talk to you directly. Let me see myself tell you this though. Because I understand chess and checkers and how this shit works, and it's hard times. So what could we do? What could I do? It's none of your business. What could I do? You don't hold on to. I don't. See, you're not supposed to say that either. I am not here to hold on to wealth and luxury. It's not what I'm here for, apparently. I've been shown the hard way through all types of motherfucking scars that are visible and some that are not. You feel it? You've seen too much, but probably not enough yet. Because don't forget, remember. Don't forget, remember. Don't forget, remember. Remember. I can't fucking emphasize this. Don't forget, remember. Remember your past. Remember whatever shit you learned in history, if it's true or not. Remember. Don't forget. Remember. 9/11. Remember. You cannot move forward. You cannot move forward in righteousness. You cannot move forward the way that you really want to step forward with. I don't give a fuck which one goes first, left or right. You cannot move forward until you corrected the past, backward shit. Become whole, wholesome, and know your worth, know your self-righteousness, know your power. Fuck anyone that comes against it. You are your own fucking temple. Treat it as such. You see how I'm doing mine? But mentally, if you had control over your mental, the video I was trying to show you guys before was about your white blood cells. And then watch them up under a microscope and watch them do their job. It gives you a whole different perspective of what this little meat suit you're wearing is. Your consciousness and reality. Well, I tell you, you need to watch these videos so you can understand now what is the Matrix. Some of this shit sounds like crazy talk until you've actually sat up there and watched some videos, or you've seen this shit or experienced it yourself. I'm all of the above. What do you mean, Tuck? I've seen too much shit that I'm A, not even to talk about, and then B, well, some of it I wouldn't even want to tell you. B, C, D, E, F, all of the above, okay? I don't open my camera that much. I don't have many photos of a lot of shit. You've seen movies of secret agents. You've seen movies of people doing stupid shit and jumping off of bridges and hopping on the boats and Tom Cruise and shit. Mission Impossible ass shit. You need to know about is the CIA, FBI, other entities that are watching everything. Flock. The infrastructure that's being built, and don't get me started on what's beneath your feet. The weather's changing, right? Heat stroke. You guys want to hear what the let's go listen to. You guys want to listen to what the police are saying right now? Let's try it out. Maybe that's not a good idea. Let's just leave this on loud for a little bit. Let's see what we got in the middle of Bullhead City, Arizona. Let's try that out. That won't play. I've been listening to a lot of, you gotta monitor your traffic, and it's neither here nor there or not for you. What I got for you is the reason why some of these videos that I was elaborating on, the reason why it's probably not gonna be fed to the public is due to the fact that, well, I figured that if everybody else is talking and it seems as if some courts are figuring out what the fuck is legal to say and what's not, isn't this a great time in a gray area to be like, hey, remember when y'all couldn't figure out what the fuck was legal to say? I said it in that time, not when I knew I was supposed to shut the fuck up. I don't know how long this shit's gonna last. As long as I feel like it, because don't raise your blood pressure. I'm waiting for the police to start talking. It always happens when, you know, if I walk away right now, they'll probably, you know, when my focus, there's levels to this shit. When I'm talking about spiritual energy and then demons and the Catholic Church, Lucifer, Statue of Liberty, Statue of Lucifer, nigga. It was like a 7-pointed star, motherfucking crown. Number 7, lucky number 7. We get into numerology and shit of that nature. See, if I wanted to go deeper, then we would go down a rabbit hole. Tuck, aren't you U.S. government? Shut the fuck up is the question. And I don't even know how you could formulate that as a question. Let's try it out. Shut the fuck up much? That's a question. See, that worked out quick. I had to stick on my feet for that one, my toes, or whatever you want to call them. Think on the spot. Like the dog. Like Target. Target, if you fucking fancy. I was born, or I existed, or I came into existence. Music is fun. Food is fun. Politics is not. The gentleman that jumped overboard or fell overboard in the USS Lincoln, may mercy be on your soul, and that you're not made a political pundit for this hair Lego dude to say what it's been saying about the comfort levels on board being out to sea for almost, yes, that's our job under the conditions that we signed up for, running water and toiletry. You know, you don't know that the ships have stores on board. In an aircraft carrier, it probably has like a miniature corner store or a micro Walmart in there. We're not spoiled. It's just that they want to make sure that you have the next basic necessities for what we're getting ready to go out and do. Some of these things you're going to be sitting your grandchildren, if you decide to have children, and you'll be telling these stories just like you might have been from one of those military families where you got to talk to Pawpaw and hear about some of the shit that they went through. My grandmother, I just sent her a fucking phone because apparently I'm not gonna get into public affairs or personal affairs, but I confirmed that the package was received. They need to set that phone up, and I need to be speaking to my grandmother, the mother of my father. My dad's mom is 93 years old. I've witnessed her try to eat moldy food out of the refrigerator, but I hope she ain't take no jet. Well, she's 93. Her immunity is like dinosaur immunity. Here comes the police and the paramedics and fire department. Let's see what they got to say. But anyway, yeah, she's older, up in age. I want to keep that line of communication open because you never miss your water. So don't burn bridges. Don't band-aid them either. No clay in the kiln. Use your energy direct. If you have confrontations in any aspect of your life, face them. There's no need in putting anything on the back burner. Face it. You'll live like a better life, and you'll be able to breathe a little bit clearer too. Your conscience can kill you. Your conscience can kill you. Guilty conscience? What did you do, Frank? Look at your conscience. It's eating you alive, bro. What did you do? That's why I try. Because that's the best thing you can do. Because sin walks around you on a daily basis. It's up to you whether or not you want to fucking open that door or not. Copy? So, I'm not holier than thou. I promise you that. Shit. My witness. I am not holier than thou. Go Navy again. The police don't want to talk. Maybe I'm speaking too much real shit. They gonna cut this shit off too? It's like, damn, Tuck, you on the road. You might want to shut the fuck up. No. That would be falling victim to stupidity. I'm not afraid to say what the fuck I want to say. It's just I'm not stupid enough to say the shit that I know that is not supposed to be let known to you. It's a need to know basis. I watched that movie, The Men in Black, or Independence Day. Well, it seems like the police don't want to talk tonight. I know they do. As soon as I turn this shit down, they're going to start talking. I'm going right the fuck back where I was at. So this is stupid. Alright. All right, so what I've built was somewhere for you to waste your time, whether it be at work, on the bus stop. I remember those days where it was like, man, you may have shit to do, things to think about, but there's this thing called personal time where you need to take some. And regardless of where you decide to take it, I'm building a platform for you to escape for a little bit and just look at some other shit. I mean, I'm not holding back when it comes to this channel on Facebook. This is called AWAT. Y'all see it right there. So I'm just putting shit out there for you to. There's knowledge nuggets in here is what I'm trying to get at. There's a lot of distractions. However, if you focus on the channel, you're gonna come across what I was just twice. And there's a lot more of those inside of this channel, but I guess it's better for you to watch it by yourself, and then instead of me narrating and pausing the video and explaining some shit that I have you like, oh shit. I don't think they want y'all to have that factor. So all I could do is lead a horse to water. You get it? That's the best I could do at this point until I figure out something else. Because I just try like dead ass. Look at all these videos that I done posted today. Look at that one, 3 hours ago type shit. Government is, we won't get into that neither. It's like, ain't you supposed to be at work? I am. And Lord, forgive those who have wicked thoughts. Them satellites is tracking. We won't say too much. All I got for you is kumbaya. Calm your tits, your panties, your chonies, your pantalones. Calm your tits. Kumbaya. Everything's gonna be alright. Hopefully. Emphasis on that hopefully. Don't even take everything I say with a grain of salt on me. I ain't trying to be your superhero, but I'll tell you what. When I have knowledge nuggets, they'll be hidden in the middle of this McDonald's bag and all this other shit. You just gotta click on the videos. And for those who have eyes, you'll see, like, you'll piece together science, you'll piece together astrology, you'll start piecing together everyday life. And when you watch enough of these videos, I'm putting shit on the air for you to be entertained too, but there's knowledge nuggets. It's the best way I could describe it, is like, for those who have eyes. Hey, look, ooh, okay, I see what he did there. Yeah. So, I said I want some distractions, but an off-duty firefighter was drowned in a lake. How does that make you look on your job, firefighter, sir? Rest in peace, first of all. And I think I'm raising my blood pressure again. And see, these are the reasons why I say, Tuck, that's self-talk type shit. Should you, or should you just shut the fuck up? And I walk that tightrope where it's like, were you trying to scare me with death? Because I believe my prayer's been answered already. The only thing I'm waiting to do is take these pills. Tuck, you just drank a beer. I want you guys to focus, man. Focus on what's important. I have a voice. I'm using it. Whether or not it gravitates towards the right ears or the wrong, it doesn't fucking matter to me. Because, well, I promise you I ain't no keyboard warrior, I'll tell you that much. I've been told by the government to, man, can you tone it down a bit? And y'all would have had a great time looking at these videos I was trying to show you. All it is, pause and talk. So you keep saying you was going to shut the fuck up. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Now he's taking pills, drinking vodka. Oh no, y'all know the business. Come on, don't do that. It's like every good endeavor. Make sure you document it. I wouldn't change half the shit that doesn't happen to me for nothing. I promise you that. It's been an eye-opening journey, I'll tell you that much. And well, funny part is that some people are really great at shutting the fuck up. I stare at shit and I'm like, fuck? Let me keep going down here. So, like I said, there's a lot of shit in here for you to take a look at, but then there's also knowledge nuggets. Knots versus miles per hour, scientific. That's up there for a reason. The Superman. Oh, can we watch that? Don't burn a Ouija board. Get out now. If you can pick up what I'm putting down, then you have eyes, and who knows what the fuck that is. So I separate a bunch of videos by these little would you or da 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 da. Give you some time to do something interactive while you sit and think about what you saw. Because between these videos, as you can see, I drop little knowledge nuggets. And this is probably what I was trying to show you. This is what I was looking for right here. Okay, so I don't have the ability to click on it because it's gonna not show you here, but even if I do show you here, I'm gonna go through whatever the fuck that vortex was. I'm gonna call it that because I sat there and waited, but the stream is still live. So, fool me once, it goes again, in effect. I don't like wasting nobody's time. However, mine has been wasted, so if you feel like kicking it over here and wasting time, let me go back over here to Facebook. I'm gonna just leave this up. What I was saying was that if you do happen to find this motherfucking channel on Facebook, then I want to give just like everybody else does. You know what I mean? So, that's what I was thinking about. Full circle. Scatterbrain thoughts. Because I'm trying to think about the State of the Union, and then I'm triangulating where the populous cities are, states, countries, due to all these numbers. I appreciate the numbers, but they can be overwhelming. I'd rather be overwhelmed than underwhelmed. Like, nigga, get out in the field, go give me some information. Well, there's enough information. I can see they damn near want to let me know what your license plate number is. It's like, is this legal? Now remember, I'm a government agent, so I'm like, man, nothing new up under the sun. You're doing it to them, I know you're doing it to me, but hey, it's horses. I'm out the way. I am out the way. And eventually what I want to do is take one of these rifles out to the range, do a little titty fun time live. Not, hey, watch this video, no. My plan is to actually go into the middle of nowhere. I won't do the sniper rifle. I won't. That, to understand what I'm talking about, the rifle that I want to shoot, it shoots out 2 miles. And yes, we do have extensive areas to shoot. The amount of force that the projectile has, I wouldn't chance it on just aiming it in any direction and pulling a trigger with confidence, just knowing that I'm just aiming for that target, knowing that that supersonic ass fucking projectile is moving at I don't know how you cover 2 miles in under a few seconds. But that rifle knows how to send a projectile. You attach a note to that, and you got your homies 2 miles away. Just aim it in that direction. Somebody will find it. So I don't feel comfortable pointing that shit in any direction. The rest of these shits, plural, yes. The rest of these shits, because I believe that the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, all the way down to the motherfucker. And everything in between, in those dark gray areas. Only thing I could do is sit back and stare, bro. Like, that's my famous last words. Because what puzzle? It's not a fucking puzzle. It's who's gonna drop the ball. That's where I'm playing that game. None of this is protocol. This, you calling it a, I don't know what you were calling this shit. But we're depleting our resources, and China is sitting back like, we just removed an asset from an area of operation that was controlling a certain part of the world. To relieve these individuals who, do we have any government money besides these black projects for the Spookyville and lasers in the sky and you're gonna see Jesus, to add some money to building more ships, submarines? I'm only speaking from a naval perspective, because what is the earth made out of? Land and water. And what part of the earth is covered in water? All of it, besides the shit that's keeping my shoes dry right now doing this interview. Okay, that's a good answer, I'll take it. Yeah, the whole planet is covered in water. So go Navy. I'm gonna go listen to music. I think I be trying to like deliver messages. Go look at these motherfucking, what you call them, these links in the chat. I don't know I don't know if the chat's gonna get active in a few minutes, hours, or not. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, the information is here. What you do with it? Niggas starting to froth at the mouth. What you do with it is up to you. Alright. That was that spiel. Let's go ahead and find some more tracks. And I have so many fucking tabs open that the computer, this thing is moving slow. And I used to remember, you know, back on Windows PCs, defrag your hard drive. They're making all this shit so proprietary that you need to fucking license from Apple or Bill himself to be even certified to even work on your own shit. They talking about we getting ready to move into a bunch of these appliances where you need to subscribe to even use your washing machine. Thank you for buying your new LG Home 3000. Please subscribe for a monthly fee of $89.97. Excuse me? No, I'm just gonna wash some socks. Please subscribe. I'm raising my blood pressure again. Raising my blood pressure. All right, let's find something that we can listen to. It's called music. Bringing up my shit. All right. Oh, there we are. Did we finish it? Oh, it pretty much finished itself. So now you have AI trying to suggest songs. You talk to the computer and say, hey, put on some shit that's gonna calm my nerves that won't create a fucking strike. If you've been watching this shit, those who have eyes, may you see. It's like, Tuck, you're gonna go down in history as a crazy person. And then, I didn't want to say her name, but apparently the computer does. sitting over here, my fucking business. I find it very cute, but at the same time, it's dystopian and shit. Like, what you think you see, you don't. And then you got that one dude so making appearances on the internet. These big ass bugged out eyes talking like, yeah, I got the Neuralink. It took me a little while. But I could see I started moving stuff. Like, you is not it. If a female lets you in her chonies, your hair. That's crazy. Super. Califragilisticexpialidocious. They ate this stream up, huh? Or eating the stream up. Megabytes per second. I bet if this was a pipeline, I promise you, we'll probably just tap it dip. Or maybe I should probably restart. Or close tabs. And you gotta start from somewhere. I'm talking about. Welcome to the channel. Alter Treasury. Welcome to the channel. Even so, I don't know. We'll just take it from here.
Baby, no money. Whip a Tesla. Spinners looking kinda ass. Find me bumping on my feet. I'm sorry, straight down the clip. Wear a cap and gun to hell.
This is like the worst stream ever.
Dodge my ass's text. Now she sending letters. Hey Alexa. Hey Alexa. How many bitches can fit in the Tesla? Told you like I'm fucking Chuck Testa. Gotta go finesse, so I'm naming her Vanessa. I that mom to call me never, let's be talking cheddar. I got my money up from wherever it was my main endeavor. This money going faster than myself, it's hard to measure. I fall for 2 more racks, not pretty girls, I love it. Never wrote whip electric.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. For real. There's like, it's like a fucking circus. If you own a Mac, you get the beach ball and shit, right? That's not in the cards. I believe we deserve better. I believe that the stream is fucking tainted just by trying to say too much. So wouldn't it behoove us as a collective to say, you know what? The party doesn't stop until the pants come off, okay? No homo. Which is what I heard, I don't know. Like some college shit, I don't know. Like, I think that in order to not have the blood pressure doing what it wants to do, blood in, blood out, right? Blood in, blood out, you agree? I think the best suggestion is to leave whatever entity is attached to the stream right where it stays in the digital world. Not to manifest it to the physical, but hey man, let those motherfucking jellyfish ring. And on that note, what I want to do is I want to bring the motherfucking stream all the way the fuck back up. Be like, okay, let's see what the fuck little tricks we got on that round.